I'm just going to go ahead and say it because I don't mind ruffling a few feathers. Some Christians struggle with setting boundaries because they think it isn't Christ-like. But the good book mentions Jesus was a carpenter, therefore he was the ultimate boundary builder. I'm going to give you 3 examples. John 6:15, it is written, therefore, when Jesus perceived they were about to come and take him by force to make him king, he departed again to the mountain by himself alone. Do you hear the word coming out of my mouth? They wanted to put Jesus in a box and make him king, but he was the King of Kings. And he knew that. There are people in your life right now who are trying to put you in a box. And just like Jesus, you know God has called you to come up higher. Yet your lack of boundaries are causing you to shrink back and play small to avoid the discomfort of being ridiculed by people for believing that God has actually called you beyond the limits of their expectations, beyond the limits of their imagination. Another example, Jesus waited until Lazarus was stinking, not stinking, but stinking before he showed up. There's black people time and then there's Jesus time. John 11:5-6, it is written, now Jesus loved Martha and her sister and Lazarus. So when he heard that he was sick, he stayed 2 more days in the place where he was. Jesus loved them, but he still moved on his own timeline. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, you're still burnt out because you're too busy people-pleasing and overcommitting to tell them, let me check my schedule and I'll get back to you. I got one more. Luke chapter 5, verses 15 and 16, it is written, however, the report went around concerning him all the more, and great multitudes came together to hear and to be healed by him of their infirmities. So he himself often withdrew into the wilderness and prayed. This is just 3 of several scriptures that mention how Jesus withdrew to spend time with his disciples, time with his daddy, time to go pray and fast. And just like Jesus, your boundaries protect your needs, values, and core principles. If the Son of God set boundaries, it is okay for you as a Christian to set boundaries. Setting boundaries doesn't mean you don't care. It doesn't mean that you stop serving people. It means you also protect and conserve your energy for people and things that are important to you, like your family, like your relationship with God. And I'm gonna throw this part in here